guys, I'm excited about today. I'm Dan Rodgers with the Key Leadership Inc. And today we are going to talk about 2 lies that salespeople tell. 2 lies that salespeople tell. I'm excited about getting started. Hang on for just a few minutes. Two lies that salespeople tell. What are they? Salespeople want to have integrity. Salespeople want to be communicating the right message to their customer. And we want to make sure we're saying the right things to our customer or client. But what are some lies that we tell them? You see, it's very easy. Number one, I believe the number one lie that salespeople tell is they lie to themselves about their core belief in their product or service. You see, if you don't have a core belief in the product or service that you are offering your client, you are going to lie to your customer. Sales is communicating your belief. That is what sales is. If you want to get that deal, if you want to close that deal out, you've got to know that you believe in your product or service. If you don't believe, if your belief level is not where it ought to be in your product or service, I would recommend a different product or service, because it's very wise as a salesperson to know that your core belief inside your heart, it is that belief that wakes you up in the morning that you know for a fact this product or service will change someone's life and it will make someone's life better. And I am ready today to make a difference with my product or service. And that core belief must be there, or you are lying to yourself. How is your lying? Have you lied to yourself today by the way that you believe in your product or service? I know we have tough days. I know that salespeople are human just like anybody else, but what does your core belief look like? Have you taken a look at it and made sure that you are not lying to yourself about your core belief? Number 2 lie that I believe salespeople make is we lie to our customer or our client when we refuse to ask proper sales questions. People love to buy things. People love to say yes to things. We love to acquire things in our life. And so as a professional salesperson, if I'm communicating to another person on a professional level and I lose posture and I say things like, no, I'm not trying to offer you my product or service, or no, my product or service is not as important. You may not say that with your words that you say. You might say it with your body language or your voice qualities, but when you stop asking sales-related questions, you lose valuable rapport that you need with your client or customer. It's very important that you understand. Well, I remember an example. Sometimes we hear it. It's easy for us to say when we're new in sales and we're getting started in communicating about our product or service. It's very easy for us to say to our client when they ask us that objection question. We've all heard it. They say to you, you're just trying to sell me on this product or service. If they say that to you and you say something short of, with your body language or your voice qualities or the words that you say, if you say in any of those 3 areas, no, I'm not really trying to sell this to you. I just want to talk to you about it. If we say that to our client or customer, we are portraying to them that we don't, number 1, we don't believe fully in what we're offering, but number 2, we don't believe it can benefit their life. And we really want to make their life better with our product or service that we're offering, so we must make sure when that objection comes out and they say, you're just trying to sell me on this, I believe the answer ought to be, whether it's with the words that we say, with the body language or the voice qualities, I believe we ought to make sure we say and communicate to them, you are absolutely right. I believe so much in my product or service that I am offering to you that I believe that this will change your life. And that is my belief. And I'm going to communicate that to my client or customer. I don't want to be afraid to do that. What is it about your product or service that really will make their life better? What can you offer to them? What value does your product or service offer? If you don't know the value that your product or service offers, I would recommend a different product or service to offer, because we have to know the value, we have to know the core belief, but we also have to know that when that objection time comes, when that objection comes your way, we need to communicate with proper sales-related questions and maintain that valuable rapport that we need with our client or customer. So when it comes to sales, what lies are salespeople telling? Are we telling the lie to ourselves about our belief in our product or service? And number two, are we lying to our customer when we tell them, I'm not trying to offer you my product or service? I mean, think about it. You're taking your time, you're taking his or her time to stand in front of them, to learn about your product or service, to know what your product or service does, and you're taking your time to do it. You might as well make sure that you know you believe enough in it and that your client or customer knows that you believe that as well. One of the most valuable sales training courses that I remember taking when I first started in learning what it means to be a master communicator and a master closer was Power Sales University through the Total Personal Development platform that I use. I've been using that platform for well over 3 years now, and it has added so much value to my life that I would not be doing you a service if I didn't tell you about it and offer it to you. Because the Total Personal Development platform offers a sales training course that if given the right time, if given the right focus, you will become what's called a master communicator and a master closer. What is it that you can add value? Do you have any kind of sales related training that you are doing on a regular basis? Did you know that the reason why most salespeople don't train themselves on sales regularly? Did you know that those are average salespeople? That's why they're average. The average salesperson doesn't train or self-develop himself regularly. That's why they're average. Do you want to be an above average and be a master closer and a master communicator? I'd recommend the Total Personal Development platform for you today.